so I'm good to start. So thank you everybody for joining us on this week's Caribbean Corner. I'm going to hand over to, first of all, Lauren to tell us who she is, where she's from and what her prize is. So Lauren, over to you.
Yep, thanks Sarah. Hi everyone. Well, thank you for taking the time to join us today. My name is Lauren McKeever and I am the account director for Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa and Serenity at Coconut Bay in St Lucia. And today my prize is a 3-night stay at Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa for 2 adults on premium all-inclusive basis.
Ooh, very nice. So do people have to listen very carefully to your presentation?
They do.
Yes, good going, good going. James, tell us who you are, where you're from.
Hello, I'm James. I'm from Iberostar Hotels and Resorts, but really I'm in Manchester right now in the UK. And yeah, so I'm here to talk about the Mexico properties, although I do look after the wider portfolio. Yeah, oh, and the price. So we've got a 5-night voucher to the Iberostar Quetzal in Mexico along the Riviera Maya for 5 nights all inclusive for 2 people.
Super, thank you very much, James. And last but not least, Miriam.
Hello everyone, I'm Miriam. I'm from Be Life Hotels. I'm sales executive for the UK and the Scandinavian market for all around the world. But today we are going to talk only about our hotels in the Caribbean, in Dominican Republic, our Be Life Hotels there. And that's it. I hope I'll not be too boring for you. And about the price, yes, the price is 2 nights, all inclusive, 2 people in the Be Life Collection Punta Cana. Actually, I'm not in Punta Cana today. I'm in Tenerife in another paradise, but I'll try to do my trip as soon as possible.
Perfect. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so we're going to start the Caribbean Corner. So James, over to you.
Lovely, thank you. So let's share screens with you guys and let's whisk you away to Mexico, which sounds pretty good to me. Yes. So just to check, can you see what's going on my screen there? Is that all right? Can you see that?
All good.
Brilliant, fab. Right, so yeah, well, welcome to the Mexico portfolio by Iberostar. I just want to give a bit of a brief introduction because I'm sure many of you will be very familiar with our hotels, and for those of you are not, we can hopefully shine a bit of a light on it today for you. So we're a family business. This is the Fuchs family. They founded Iberostar all those years ago and have complete control over our business still today. And I just thought that was worth mentioning because we're quite a big chain. And I think sometimes that's not always recognized. And sometimes that friendly feeling that you get within our properties, this I really believe is why it shines through. And another thing is our values. So Gloria Fuchs actually heads up the Wave of Change movement, which is our sustainability movement project that we've been working towards now for very many years, and we continue to drive forward. So this is based upon moving our business beyond plastics and creating what we would call a circular tourism economy. So it's a new kind of tourism business model. We want to improve the coastal health of all the destinations where our properties are present, and as well as promoting the responsible consumption of seafood. So we're protecting habitats and ecosystems within the ocean. So the last year is remembered for many different things, but actually we took it as a great opportunity to really sort of put our foot down and accelerate the progress on a lot of these projects. So really pleased to say that we managed to rid ourselves of single-use plastic across our entire portfolio. We now have 3 coral nurseries, which are there to protect this habitat, this ecosystem that's coming under so much strain at the moment. In fact, the coral nurseries, we've got 2 of which are in Mexico themselves. They're underwater. And this is just an example of some of the work that goes on, because essentially, because of the rising sea temperatures, the species can't survive with the heat. So they do require kind of human intervention in order to care for them and bring them back to health, and obviously protect these habitats for the thousands of fish that depend upon them. So really important work that's taking place. We've got some composting projects happening. So again, this is relevant to Mexico, and perhaps not usually what we talk about, but I thought it was quite interesting. So we compost our own organic and non-organic waste. And actually those alternatives to plastic that we've introduced into the properties, these are compostable alternatives as well. So we're able to then dispose of that in a sort of safe and eco-friendly way. And then we continue to invest in the planting of the mangrove forests. So this is this particular species of plant life is capable of consuming up to 75% more carbon than terrestrial forest. So a huge natural resource in terms of battling climate change and reducing carbon emissions. And this is all part of our next phase, really, of where we want to take this project to, where we can move our business so we're waste-free by 2025 and ultimately carbon neutral by 2030. I would recommend visiting thewaveofchange.com for yourself, but also when you're talking about our hotels to your clients. I think there's some really interesting stories there that aren't normally the kind of things that we talk about when we're selling holidays or destinations, but I think a lot of our clients would be interested to learn more about these sorts of things. So over in Mexico, I'm really excited to share with you the Iberostar Coral Level Cancun. Now this hotel is a new addition to the portfolio, and I'm really glad that we've got this. It's a new build property. It's adults only, 5-star, and a very contemporary, modern, kind of almost bohemian hacienda feel to it. And it's very much got a boutique feel. And that was something we didn't really have that kind of in the destination for our hotels. It's of course renovated to a luxury standard, and clients of the property will get full access to the Iberostar Selection Cancun, which is very well known, very much loved and well established already within the destination. So obviously loads more facilities going on within that property too, but I just think it's a really nice new addition to the portfolio. Now, taking you a little bit further down the coast, we've got the Iberostar Grand Pariso. Now, this hotel is stunning, adults only, high-end luxury, and it's very much loved. In fact, it's one of our most returned to hotels of the entire portfolio. Over 55% of our clients that come here have been and stayed here with us before. The hotel offers all the luxury facilities that you could come to expect, butler service, private concierge, as well as a really impressive gymnasium and spa, as well as some great outdoor activities. So this is Aliveness by Iberostar. Now, actually, this isn't exclusive just to this hotel. It's just a great example of how it can be demonstrated. But the Aliveness concept is present in every single property that we have. And basically what it is about our own well-being, outdoor activities that balance sort of living healthy, but also our hobbies and interests as well. So we do things such as healthy back classes. We do like the sort of more low-key, like walking excursions, jogging. We've got things like soap making, gardening, walking excursions, Pilates by the pool. We do yoga at sunrise and sunset. And all of these activities within the Aliveness program are completely free of charge to the client. So when your customers stay in any of our hotels, do encourage them to download the Iberostar app, and they'll have a whole range of activities, basically just designed to be like food for the soul, I suppose. And it's all free of charge. I think it's a really great, unique selling point. And I think after the year we've all had, this is the kind of self-love that we all deserve. Now, moving over to the Pariso Lindo and Pariso Maya. So we're still within the greater Pariso complex in the Riviera Maya here. And do you know what? I could actually spend the entire presentation talking about this hotel because there's a lot that happens here. It's an oasis. It's really quite wonderful. And it's really quite large, probably one of our largest actually in the world. However, what I want to do is focus on some of the family activity that we have taking place here, because we've introduced this really fantastic new water park that the clients of the hotel get to enjoy. It's a state-of-the-art water park, over 34,000 square foot. 7 water slides are included, stretching 190 feet in length, some as high as 30 feet high. We've also got a pirate ship in one of our sort of more family pools, a lazy river, as well as a whirlpool with waves for the kids to enjoy. Well, actually, pretty much everybody to enjoy. So yeah, great addition to the portfolio here. And on top of this, the property, the complex also benefited from a huge refurbishment to our Star Camp activities program. So Star Camp is present in all of our family properties, and the Pariso complex really does showcase that in a really great way. And with over 140 activities, what we've done is created some really wonderful places to do great things, actually. It's been based upon the theory of multiple intelligences. So the sessions would pull from these different theories. So it makes each one very different to the last, and then linking that back to our own values of what it is that we believe in where possible. So the healthy habits, the environment piece as well. It's split into 3 age groups. So again, very age appropriate, each creating their own unique space. And within the property, we've got this here, and I just loved it. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. So this is the monkey jungle, ages 4 to 7 years old. We've then got the Dolphins Beach Hut, which is ages 8 through to 12. And then I was really impressed with this, actually. It's a shame I'm far too old to hang out here. But the Eagle's Nest, age 13 through to 17. So again, really nice addition there, and showcase the Star Camp concept within the portfolio very well. So just to take you slightly further down the coast towards Playa del Carmen. I adore Playa del Carmen. I've been so many times. And this is where you will come across the Iberostar Toucan and the Iberostar Quetzal. So 2 sister hotels side by side. Again, we've got the Aliveness concept in full swing within the property. We've got Star Camp happening here as well. We've got loads of beautiful garden space, monkeys going all over the place. And actually, I've got to say, I think the vibe of the hotel is really chilled, really relaxing. And of course, those of you that know Playa del Carmen, you've got that wonderful resort right on your doorstep too. So definitely a winner. And the Quetzal, of course, is where our free stay prize will be won to as well. So we do offer weddings within our properties. And what we've done is we've come up with the Wave of Love. So this is a complimentary wedding package available for Mexico, but it's also available in the Dominican Republic and Jamaica as well for the properties that we feature there. Every single detail is well and truly taken care of. We've got up to 10 guests that can be included with the complimentary package. We've got spectacular wedding venues that will be decorated beautifully with premium decor, the bridal bouquet, the wedding cake. We'll have sparkling wine included, recorded music will be available. See, all of this will be carefully crafted by the service of the on-site wedding coordinator, which will also be included alongside the a la carte setup dining for the event itself. Now, the booking window is from now up until April 30th of 2021. So you need to book it within that time frame to qualify. And the travel window is before October 31st, 2021. Now, the rates are up to 65% lower than they've ever been before. So it's really a great time to think about some of that wedding market opportunity. So finally, we've got the Iberostar Travel at Ease. This is a complimentary travel insurance policy that will be applied to all bookings that you book for our hotels. This will come into effect in the event that your client's holiday is disrupted due to COVID-19 related events that may occur in resort. So you can rest assured that if the client hasn't got a policy that covers this sort of side of stuff, then we will take care of it. And we've got Iberostar Travel at Ease that will come into effect should they need it. We also welcome the opportunity to collaborate with as many of our agent partners as possible, and you can do so by registering with Iberostar Pro. This is our B2B booking platform, which will allow you to pick up the best rates for our rooms. We offer agent-friendly incentives like price parity with online, as well as some great commission opportunities as well. And for your own health, well-being, and just because you all deserve it, Star Agents, this is where you can get the very best travel agent rates for our properties. You can register to become a member and you can have up to 50% travel agent saving. And don't forget, you can now collect points. So every time you book a client to stay in an Iberostar hotel, you can build those points up and exchange them towards a free stay for yourself. So lots of support, loads of tools, a lot covered there. Thank you so much. My contact details are on here, as well as the UK market and Irish markets Facebook page as well. If we can help, please do reach out to us. We'd love to have as many conversations with as many of you as possible, and just support each other as we sort of recover and build ourselves back better than before. Thank you so much. And that is the end of me.
Thank you, James. Great presentation. Brings back memories of being down at the Toucan, and a few people are also saying that they've been across there. So yeah, thank you very much.
Well,
yeah, Lauren, over to you.
Okay.
We're now going to St. Lucia.
Okay, just checking you can see that okay and hear me okay as well.
All good?
Fabulous. Well, hi everyone. So as Sarah said, I'm now going to virtually transport you down to St. Lucia and the exotic south coast. So Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa is the island's only 4-star premium all-inclusive resort. And we offer an extensive array of inclusions, facilities, and on-site experiences, which really has kept us at the forefront as an incredible, great value, great all-round product with something for everyone. In the last 6 years, we have undergone multi-million-dollar refurbishment and continued to invest and improve in the product offering and add to our all-inclusive offering year after year. And I always like to make note of that. If you're ever speaking to clients that perhaps visited us a few years ago, and or in fact you yourselves visited us a few years ago, I always encourage you to check our updated content on the website and through this presentation, and also more so a reason for you to come back and visit us again. When our guests arrive at Coconut Bay, they really do become part of our Coconut Bay family. They're met with incredible, warm St. Lucian hospitality, and that just translates into incredible customer service. And it really is a testament to our ever-growing repeat guest database that we have as well. So I hope to give you a real insight into the real authentic Coconut Bay experience through this presentation. So first and foremost, before I get into talking about all those fab inclusions, our 4 newest USPs, but at present most important, we have really worked extensively to try and make booking and planning and looking ahead for your clients and also for yourselves as travel agents as stress-free and as easy as possible under all of these circumstances. So much more details relating to all of these can be found on our website, but just as a recap, we now include free return home antigen tests for all guests staying 5 nights or longer. Additionally, we have a very competitive and flexible, hassle-free and worry-free booking, amendment and cancellation policy, just to really help instill confidence for our future guests and also for yourselves as travel agents in knowing that we are on hand and very flexible with our policies should your clients need to amend, defer or change their travel plans. We also have extensive paradise protection protocols in place throughout the resort, and this is both in line with government guidelines and the own tweaks that we've made on property just for the safety of our guests. As I go through the presentation, you'll see all of the inclusions and facilities at Coconut Bay are still available to all of our guests in current circumstances. It's just the small tweaks that we've made in line with government guidelines. And finally, our newest addition, which we launched just last week, is we now include travel insurance as standard for all guests staying 5 nights or longer. And that travel insurance at present is applicable to bookings made now through to the end of March, and currently for travel now through to the 31st of August. So again, really trying to tackle all of those what ifs to help create consumer confidence to book and plan ahead. So location. So for those of you that don't know, we are located right down on the south coast of the island. So really convenient because less than a 5-minute transfer, which is fantastic after a long 8.5-hour flight. So we are set on 85 acres and we have a mile of beach. So there is a huge amount of space and it's incredibly spacious down on property. Although we are located down on the south coast, it's still really easily accessible to get out and see the island. So just to give you a little bit of an indication, halfway up the map image there on the left-hand side, you'll see the marker for the Twin Pitons, the UNESCO World Heritage Site. And that's approximately 45 minutes by road from Coconut Bay. So it's still really easily accessible to get out on any COVID-approved excursions for our guests. So the main concept of the resort is the strapline that you'll see listed on the slide there is our 2 worlds in one. So essentially we incorporate 2 separate hotel concepts under the one roof. We have Harmony, which is our adults only wing. And over in this side of the wing, we accommodate guests 18 years old and over. And then over in Splash, our tropical playground, we accommodate families with young children as well. So when we get asked the question, which of my clients can I send here? Who will it suit? We really do have something for anyone and everyone. It's great for families with young children and teens, singles, couples, groups, and even great for multi-generational travel that can split out between both wings as well. So I'll start off with Splash and giving you a little bit of a kind of feel about the wing and what we offer down in our family-friendly wing. So down here we host the resort's largest pool, complete with swim-up pool bar. The swim-up pool bar comes complete with a separate entrance for kids that can swim up and order their own mocktails themselves. We also have the island's largest water park, complete with a lazy river and water slides. We have a fantastic kids club on property, which takes children from newborn through to the age of 12, and the activity schedules change daily. So there's a whole abundance and range of different activities that kids can get involved in. And the kids club comes complete with both indoor and outdoor space as well, all of which is fully supervised. We have a new teens lounge, which is a new teens hangout, which again, fully supervised, with some additional activities. And we also have a couple of the islands only. So we have the islands only paintballing facility, islands only petting zoo, and we have the islands only windsurfing and kite surfing school, which is open from November through to April for an additional charge. But the general feel and vibe of our Splash wing is incredibly vibrant, lively and fun. And the facilities not only cater to young children, but also our adult guests that like that kind of vibe and feel as well. All of our daily activities take place over in our Splash wing. So whether it will be our water aqua aerobics, which takes place daily at 11 AM, poolside bingo, or maybe beach football. There's a real great buzz from day through to evening. And then when our entertainment starts in the evening, we have a lot of our themed nights and entertainment taking place over in our Splash wing as well. So relating to our Splash accommodation, both accommodation blocks are 4 floors high and each floor represents a different room category. So that in itself is really easy for you guys to really understand the room offerings and then how easy it is to kind of upsell that to your clients. So all Splash rooms as standard can sleep up to 4, and all of the Splash rooms come complete with either 2 king-size beds or 1 queen and a trundle. And you'll see the trundle beds with the image on the left-hand side there. They can be requested. So it means siblings have their own bed in the evenings. They don't have to share, but in the day that will roll away and just gives a little bit more space to a family of 4 occupying the room. In addition to all of our standard room categories, we do offer 2-bedroom interconnecting, which can sleep up to 6. They are on request year round, but are available in 3 of our Splash room categories. Additionally, we also include a concierge add-on. So if you've got families that are traveling perhaps for a special occasion and or have a little bit extra to spend and want that little bit extra TLC, then they can offer to upgrade to our concierge service. So they'll receive a whole wealth of concierge add-ons, including a private check-in, resort orientation. They'll have preferred seating at our a la carte restaurants and our themed nights, and a gift drop delivered to the room daily, as well as full concierge service that will be on hand to help them with any tours or spa appointments throughout their stay as well. Then a complete contrast down on the other side of the resort is our idyllic and very serene Harmony adults only wing. And this not could be further from the kind of vibe and feel from day through to night down in Splash. And we often get asked the question simply, how do the two wings work so seamlessly alongside each other? And the very simple answer is the space. The beauty of the resort being set on 85 acres and having a mile of beach really does mean that these resorts do work seamlessly alongside each other. Our guests can be down enjoying Harmony and making use of the two adult-only pools, our tiki bar that's open throughout the day, and unless they venture themselves down to Splash, they wouldn't hear nor necessarily know it's there as well. So features down in our Harmony wing, as I mentioned, we have the two adult-only pools. Our tiki bar is open from late morning through to early evening. We have hammocks dotted around the gardens of our Harmony wing, and our most popular attraction over in Harmony are our infamous sun tracker beds. So that's the image you'll see on the left-hand side of the slide there. So our sun tracker beds are dotted all around Harmony. And by the simple pull of a rope, they actually turn 360 degrees to follow the sun. So our adult guests can have cocktail in one hand and by the pull of the rope, enjoy 360 degrees of sun throughout their day. So it's very easy to see why they're so popular. So the two wings work seamlessly alongside each other, as I mentioned, because of the space that we have on resort. And as an added benefit, there aren't many adult-only wings or hotels that offer a lazy river and water slide. So our adult guests really do get the best of both. Relating to our Harmony accommodation, again, very similar to Splash, 4 floors, and each floor represents a different room category. So the difference you'll find as you move up those floors are the higher floors have the clearer and they have the ocean views. And again, the concierge service. So just like over in our Splash rooms, if you've got clients traveling for perhaps honeymoon, anniversary, or maybe a different kind of special occasion, or for instance their wedding, they can opt to upgrade their room, the top 2 room categories, to concierge. And again, they'll get a wealth of add-ons and that full dedicated concierge service throughout their stay for them as well. All of our Harmony rooms can sleep up to 4 adults as standard, excluding our junior suites, which come complete with 1 king-size poster bed, and they sleep 2. But you've got 3 room categories in our Harmony wing that can sleep up to 4 adults. And just remember, our Harmony wing is exclusively for guests 18 years old and over. So it's not exclusive to couples. We can still accommodate singles, groups, and couples as well. Our Harmony is also home to our oceanfront spa. So over here we have 8 treatment rooms and a very popular 3 of our oceanfront cabanas. Of course, being on Coconut and being named Coconut Bay, a number of our speciality and most popular treatments are coconut infused, things like our coconut scrubs or a vanilla cocoa massage, which sounds amazing right now. Additionally, another popular are all of our aloe vera infused treatments, and we have an aloe garden on property, and the aloe is picked freshly right before your treatment as well. So being a premium all-inclusive resort, as well as all the features of the 2 wings I mentioned, we do have an abundance of additional add-ons that are available unlimited to all of our guests in both Splash and Harmony. So guests have unlimited access to non-motorised water sports. We have a fully serviced gym on property, open 24 hours. We have tennis, basketball courts, and a real jam-packed daily activity schedule and a whole range of evening entertainment. And again, the beauty of the space and the number of our facilities mean guests can simply opt in to what they want. If they prefer a nice quiet afternoon around one of our pools or a quiet sunbed on the beach, there is plenty of space to do that as well. Then food and drink. So over the past couple of years, we've really been perfecting and improving on not only the number of outlets and food options that we offer, but also the quality of the food. So we're now pleased to say that we have 9 restaurants on property, and that's a combination of fine and casual dining, and both indoor and outdoor venues. We have 2 greenhouses on property, so a number of our fresh fruit and veg is harvested and grown on property in partnership with our farm to table concept that we're operating, and that will be readily available in all of our restaurants. Additionally, we have 7 bars on property, and as a premium all-inclusive resort, we took away the surcharge. So all of those top shelf spirits, premium brand spirits are included as standard, along with cooling cocktails, wine by the glass, and beer as well. And finally, just to end with our romance segment, we offer an incredible array of wedding, honeymoon and vow renewal packages at Coconut Bay. And weddings really have been an integral part of our business and something that we've really dedicated time to nurturing and growing and perfecting over the last couple of years. Again, just with the sheer concept of Coconut Bay and the splash and the harmony wing means that it's a great option for your clients if they're looking for a destination wedding. Children can attend the ceremony and reception with no issue. And you've got the mix of harmony and splash for your guests to stay between each of the wings as well. So we like to only offer 1 wedding per day, and that's just to ensure our resort team can dedicate their entire time and resources to giving your clients the full TLC that they deserve on their special day. As it says there on the slide, all of our wedding packages are customizable, and we can edit and add any additional extras as well for them. And finally, just before I finish, I just wanted to add in this map here, just to give you a little idea, for those of you that haven't visited yet, location and how we're set up within our sister property. So you'll see the road that runs horizontal alongside the map there. Everything in front of that is Coconut Bay. So Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa sits in front of that road and across our mile of beach. Just behind Harmony, in the top left-hand corner, you'll see 5 little accommodation blocks and a pool at the back there. That is our sister property, Serenity at Coconut Bay, our 5-star couples-only boutique property, which is contracted and sold as a completely separate entity. But just to keep in mind, the option to buy that in when booking perhaps groups and/or honeymooners, or any wedding groups as well that have the option to add that in. Coconut Bay guests cannot use any of Serenity's facilities, but Serenity guests do have full and unlimited access to all of Coconut Bay's add-ons. And we will be back in the next month or so to do a webinar dedicated solely to Serenity. But it's just to give you an idea how you can kind of sell that, perhaps honeymooners. We have a lot of wedding couples that get married at Coconut Bay and then they move across to Serenity for their honeymoon. Alternatively, couples that marry at Coconut and their guests have a choice between Splash, Harmony or Serenity, depending on who they're traveling with and their budget. And finally, I did keep you waiting, save the best till last. How does Coconut Bay reward our agents? So we've recently revamped our global reward incentives that are in place. And essentially, there is that real incentive now to upsell your clients to those higher room categories, maybe upsell them to premium or encourage them to upsell and purchase the concierge add-on. And the incentives, as you can see on the screen, will increase for those upsells as well. So please note all the URLs at the bottom there, depending on your source market. If you haven't already, be sure to log on and sign up to our rewards and log every booking you make. At present, this incentive is in place through till the end of February, but we will continue to have some incentive in place beyond that. So thank you for taking the time to listen today. I know there's a lot to cram in 10 minutes, so by all means, please take down our contact details for either UK or North America reservations and reach out if you have any questions or queries, or would even like some more in-depth training to go through things in a little more detail as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lauren. That was great. 10 minutes, did you say?
Was it?
No comment. Okay, thank you, Lauren. Miriam, over to you. You need to unmute.
Okay, yes, sorry, I'm okay now. It's because I have a bit of a problem with my presentation. I don't know you have received it, and perhaps you can share your screen instead of me, Shara. If not, it's because when I go to presentation, it gets completely locked.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Let me just close everything down because I've got.
The only thing I have to say, I have to tell you, go, 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 because some of the
There we go.
some of the diapositives are. If not, I can share my screen, but without presentation. So yes, going diapositive by diapositive. I don't know.
Oh, good. So let me just, sorry, I've got a new computer, so I'm just trying to figure out how you do everything because everything's a little bit different. Slideshow.
Yeah, that's it. That's where I can't go. Yes, I can't. It doesn't work in my computer. I don't know if I have. So it was okay yesterday. It was okay this morning. And suddenly, okay. So I'm start from now. I'm Miriam from Be Life Hotels. I tell you already. Okay, you can go to the next. Yeah. A ver, yeah. Okay, Be Life Hotels, we belong to Globalia, which is one of the biggest touristic groups in Spain. We have hotels, we have a airplane company, we have wholesalers, we have a lot of travel agencies. And right now we have 28 hotels around the world, okay, in Cuba, Spain, mainland, Portugal, Morocco, Colombia, Balearic, Canary Islands. Okay, you can go. I think, sorry, about our brand architecture. We have for our different hotels, we have the brandings. Actually, it's a collection for the 5-star hotel, experience for the 4-star, family for the family resorts, adults only, Be Smart, and City Center and Boutique. Okay, today I'm going to talk only about the collection hotels, which are the 5-star hotels. These are the hotels we have around the world in Punta Cana, Varadero, Tenerife, Lanzarote, a little bit of that. And today we go just to talk about Dominican Republic. Okay, I know my colleagues, they have talked a lot about the weddings and everything, but I'm going to talk about 3 hotels. I didn't going to go to inside of this this product, but we do have wedding packages, different packages in the 3 hotels. And if you need any other information, just please contact me. I give you all the information about the packages. Okay, and now we start with our hotels. We start with the Be Life collection. We have these hotels in Punta Cana. We have 2 hotels in Punta Cana, Be Life collection Punta Cana and Be Life collection Punta Cana adults only. These 2 hotels are next door. And then we have in La Romana, Be Life collection Canoa. And Boca Chica, yeah, very next to Santo Domingo, Be Life Experience Hamaca, and in the north, Be Life Collection Marian. Today we are going to talk only about the Punta Cana hotels and La Romana. Okay, Be Life Collection Punta Cana is the most you will expect from a 5-star resort in the Caribbean, in the Dominican Republic, with almost 700 rooms, 11 restaurants, 11 bars, 5 adult swimming pool, all the entertainment for adults, children, everything you may dream is in our hotel Be Life Collection Punta Cana. Can go next. One thing I want to point of this, the previous one, please. One thing, sorry. Yes, one thing I want to point about this hotel is even though it's a big hotel with almost 700 rooms, the hotel is horizontal, so all the blocks of all the buildings are around the beach. It makes that all the distance and very short in this hotel. So you can go to the restaurants or to the beach or the main buildings or everything only with a short walk. So it's not like one of these huge resorts you are the whole day walking to go for lunch or to go to the beach. So as you can see, everything is along the beach and really close. Yes, just to see a couple of rooms. I don't want to go in every single room, so you can go, Sarah, a little bit quicker. Only they show you the room, the superior room. You can carry on. Then just one thing in this hotel we have is a Better Together Club. This is a club. This is a superior package of amenities, not only in the room, because the rooms are with special children decorations, but also the amenities inside the room and outside the room. Inside the room they have all these games for the kids, decoration, a special welcome pack for the little ones. Of course, the rooms are huge and with everything you will need. Also outside, there is a special area in the beach for families, apart from the swimming pools. And these packages you can buy at the same time you are making your reservation. Yes, what I said it. Yes, you can. Okay. This is the private beach. That's very cool because it's a private beach for families with special spaces for the kids, but also with balinese beds for the parents. I think this is very, very important as well. This is some of the family rooms pictures. Okay. The family home. Okay, about the restaurants. We have themed restaurants. In all the hotels, we have the same restaurants, not all of them, but with the same brands. Okay, here you can see the Orale, which is the Mexican restaurant, Lobster, Arecu, the Asian, Rodizio, the Brazilian food. So more or less we have this, in this case, we have all in the collection Punta Cana, the 11 restaurants. Yes, some pictures. Yes, you can go a bit quicker just to show you some pictures of the lovely restaurants. All of the 10 are included, of course, in the all-inclusive package and under appointment, of course, Milo's, Steakhouse. Yes. The Chef Table, which is a very, very private and exclusive restaurant. We also have a casino. The gym. Of course, the spa, we can't miss the spa in these hotels just to indulge yourself for a while. Okay, and then we go to Punta Cana, Life Collection Punta Cana, adults only. This hotel is next door to the Punta Cana. Okay, so all the clients in Punta Cana, adults only, they, apart from all the restaurants and bars and areas, exclusive areas, this hotel is got, they can also they can also enjoy the restaurants and the bars in the next door hotel, Life Collection Punta Cana. Okay, so the hotel has 400 rooms with 3 exclusive restaurants, but I was telling you that we have 3 restaurants in this hotel, but still you can use the other 10 restaurants in the Punta Cana. Okay, this is some of the rooms. They are very exclusive rooms. They are very, very top, adults only hotel. The master suite is one of them. This room, the master suite, is one of the most popular rooms, is the one we have more in stock, so the one we sell, and even though we make very nice offers in these rooms and sometimes upgrade, so don't hesitate to visit this one. Okay, the ocean front. We have swim out master suites in this hotel. That's very important as well. Okay, about the themed restaurants, they are the same that we can use in the other hotel, and also we have some exclusive places and restaurants in this one. As you can see, everything is very chic in this Life Collection Punta Cana adults only. Okay, the beach snack is Okay. Then we go to another area. We go to La Romana in the resort of Valladolid. We have this hotel, Village Collection Canoa. In this place, I can tell you that the beach is amazing. It's one of the most beautiful beaches I've seen in my life. In this case, the hotel is surrounded by the forest, so it's everything. It's the forest with the beach and the lovely sunset, so amazing. So it's got 871 rooms with 8 restaurants, 10 bars, snack bars. Also, we have a spa, all the entertainment for adults and for kids. In this case, we don't have there's an area only for adults as well, an adults club inside this hotel. So it's not separately in another hotel, but we have some area only for adults. You can go, Sarah. Okay. In this case, everything is around the main swimming pool. Okay. And there is in the middle is like a small lake. It's a lovely promenade. Yeah, and you can see there. And all, okay. The rooms, we have the deluxe rooms, which is the most popular room. Superior deluxe. Yeah, and this, I was telling you, in this hotel, we have an adults club, a VIP area only for adults. They have amenities in the room and outside. They have an exclusive area in the beach. They have everything. Okay, sorry. As you can see, the pictures of the special, the rooms are also upgraded with amenities and special beach. Okay, master suites, junior suites, ocean view. Yeah, this is the adults club rooms. Okay, about the restaurants, again, we have the same brands that we used to have in the collection Punta Cana. Okay, you can go forward. Yeah. The Brazilian, the Mexican, pizza. So everything you feel like, you know. The Pelicano Beach Club. I love the Pelicano Beach Club. It's a beach club we have in some hotels around the world. It's on the sea, completely on the sea with amazing views and lovely to have dinner there or just a snack. This is the VIP snack only for adults, for the adults club. The pool bar. The VIP lounge bar, only for adults as well, for the adults club clients. And then also, of course, we have a disco bar and a lot of entertainment, really modern. They have been newly refurbished. Level Beach Club. Again, the spa. Okay, and finally, I don't want to talk too much. So because the most important for me was introducing you these 3 hotels, these 2 hotels in Punta Cana, this one in La Romana, the Canoa, but also just to let you know, we have Be Life Experience Hamaca in Boca Chica. So this is totally different resort. This is a 4-star hotel. That's why it's experience, it's not a collection. And in this case, it's more local. So in case you are looking for something more, more local, more close to the Dominican culture, this is the hotel you will find. Okay, there's some of the rooms in the hamaca. And that's it. Sorry. Thank you very much, Sarah, for being my screen. It's been a bit difficult, I suppose, for you. I say go. And sometimes I was pointing with my mouse, and I didn't realize I wasn't sharing my screen. So sorry about the inconvenience, but you know, when it's on live, this is the problem.
Great. Thank you very much for the presentation on the hotels. That was great. Okay, so we've got a few questions that have popped in. We are running out of time, so I'm just going to ask a few that have coming at the moment. Celine asked a really good question, James. You know, when you was doing your presentations on the sustainability and everything and all of the composting and things like that, who sponsors and pays for these projects? Is it Iberostar or?
It's the hotel, yeah, the chain. So we projects are all done internal. The same for the scientists that do the sort of underwater caring for the corals. They're on the payroll, just like I am.
Perfect. And for the water park, we all love the slides. Do you know the age or height requirements?
Yes. So do you know what the height requirement? I saw that and I texted Joao in Mexico to find out. So I'm not sure. I think it's 6 to 12 is the age range, and obviously there'll be an appropriate kind of height restriction within that. But
Okay.
we'll find out. And if anybody needs my email, I'll pop it on the chat, and then you can always get in touch with me direct if you want to as well.
Perfect. Sherry's asked as well, when was the Catazella Matucan last renovated?
Okay, so they've not necessarily, like, sometimes you do the whole shutdown, a couple of months and reopen. So it's not gone down that road. So it's continuously having bits and bobs done to it all the time. But yeah, we've not done the big full renovation as of yet. And partly because they kind of want to capture the magic that it's got. It's quite a, it's in some ways a little bit older than some of the others, but actually it's very sort of hacienda style. And they kind of didn't want to go down the modern road that they did in the Cancun hotel, because I think that would probably take away some of that authenticity. So they're working on it, and I'm sure they'll get round to it. But yeah.
Super. Okay, this is a question about insurance. So Elena's asked, is the free insurance, is it fully comprehensive? I know the answer to this. It's not. If somebody falls and breaks a leg, it's purely for COVID. So James or Lauren, because I think that this could be for either one of you two guys. James, seeing as you're on, could you just advise what it means? So somebody arrives at the resort and is COVID positive. It's about this, isn't it, rather than anything else?
Totally. So let's say that all those worst case scenarios, somebody tests positive for COVID and then can't come home, you know, oh my God, what are they going to do? So this is repatriation back home. This will put them up for that period of isolation that they'll need, taking care of food, drinks and things like that, give them somewhere to stay that's in a safe kind of separated space. It doesn't replace traditional travel insurance from our point of view. We would expect, and I'm sure that agents will still be recommending that they do everything the way that they do, but there'll be some clients that arrive at our hotels that maybe don't have policies that maybe extend that far, and in those situations this will kick in for us.
Super. Okay, Sherry has asked Lauren, and also Celine has, to repeat the complimentary travel insurance dates available, so as when you need to book it by and for what months it's covered until.
Yeah, sure. Well, for the time being, I've just dropped the URL into the chat there so that everyone can access that. So that has full details on the Coconut Bay website of the entire travel insurance policy, and you can actually download the travel insurance schedule from there and see everything that's included on there as well. But at present, it's applicable to bookings made now through to the 31st of March 21, and currently for travel now through to the 31st of August 2021. And that's just what we've launched initially at this stage. And like I said, it was only launched last week. So in the next coming months, we'll kind of plan ahead for kind of September and beyond. But at present, it's fully included, complimentary for arrivals through to 31 August.
Brilliant. And Jacqueline's asked, is Coconut Bay good for diving? And if so, how much? Do you know how much a dive is?
Yeah, there aren't any dive sites off our coastline on our mile of beach, but guests can, there are some great dive sites on island, specifically up the west coast, and our Adventure Desk tour team can put them together with a whole range of different excursions that can combine diving as well.
Super. And are reservations required for dining? And do you wear wristbands from Patty?
Yeah, reservations are required just for our 2 a la carte restaurants, and all those reservations can be made when guests arrive on property, and we stagger it to ensure that all guests have access and opportunity to dine in all of the restaurants. Wristbands aren't required. The beauty of the 2 wings is the only stipulation is no guest under the age of 18 can accommodate a Harmony room, or can they use any of the facilities. So if you've got an adult couple that booked into Splash, maybe because of availability or price, they can still if they wish to spend all of their leisure time throughout the day around our Harmony pools. And it works well without wristbands, because children gravitate to noise, and all the noise and fun is going on down in Splash. So it kind of works well without wristbands, really.
Super. Is the creche and the kids club free for babies?
Yes, so it's free for the hours of operation, so 9 till 5:30, and it's free for children 0 to 12 years. Babysitting is available in the evening for an additional charge.
Brilliant. And how many passengers do the villas at Serenity take?
So Serenity can sleep up to 2, but I did see another question on there. It does also, although we've branded it as a couples resort, you know, it's very boutique, only 36 units. We would also accommodate single travellers. It's just we kind of want to make it clear that the entire concept is kind of built around couples, but we'll accept single travellers if they like as well.
Super. And is the sea safe for swimming at Coconut Bay?
Yes, it is incredibly safe for swimming. Yeah, it is.
Super. I'm just going to do this one.
Oh, I've got the height of the water park if you want it.
Oh yeah, go on then.
She's just emailing me back now. 1 meter 20 centimeters. So that'll be the smallest.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm down to the last couple of questions now. Thank you for that, James. Lauren,
yeah.
For weddings, can bride and groom stay at Harmony and have guests at Splash?
Yes, their guests can be split between either wing of the resort. Weddings will either take place in our oceanfront gazebo, which is located over in our Harmony wing, or they can opt for an upgraded package at Eternity Beach, which is a completely private beach location. So we can have bride and groom in Harmony, and we can have all their guests in Splash. If they opt to get married over in Harmony at the oceanfront gazebo, children are allowed over for the ceremony only, and then we would relocate them for their reception, but that's definitely doable.
Okay, perfect. Miriam, I've got a question for you. Are the swim-up rooms also on the family side when you were showing us I think it was the second hotel?
Yeah, in the Punta Cana collection, no, they are only in the regular area. Actually, they are the deluxe rooms, the superior deluxe rooms. Yeah.
Just in the adult only area.
Yeah. No, in the Punta Cana collection, the Punta Cana hotel, no adults. So there's some area where they have some swim up rooms, but they are not the family rooms. They are the deluxe superior rooms. And then in the Punta Cana adults only, yes, we do have also these rooms, the swim up. Mm-hmm.
Super, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to end the questions there because I'm very conscious of the time. Okay, so we're going to move everybody over now to the chat and just go to panelists and attendees. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the spin to win tomorrow, but for the person that is the fastest finger on answering the question that the hoteliers are all going to ask you, you will score 10 entries into the spin to win. So there's always a benefit of being the fastest finger first. Plus, we like to test you and make sure that you've been listening. So, Miriam, seeing as you're on now, would you like to ask the question?
Okay. A very easy question in this case. Sorry, I think there was a problem with my microphone. I was reading that it was an echo. Is now okay?
Yeah, it's you can hear, but it's probably.
No, it's not my day today.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's not my computer day. Sorry about that, because it's supposed to be okay. Okay, so the question is, what is the brand for our 5-star hotels? So we have different branding in our BeLive hotels, but BeLive something.
Okay, so the first correct answer that I think is Graham, who said collection. Is that correct?
It is correct, yes.
Okay, Graham, you're entered 10 times into all of the spin to wins. So you'll be entered into Lauren and James as well. So definitely a big advantage for getting the first correct answer, and lots of correct answers there. So brilliant, thank you. James.
Yeah, so I'm changing it at the last minute. My question is, what is the height restriction for the water park at the Paradiso?
Was it 1.20? Nobody's mentioned what it was. 1.20.
That's right, 1 meter 20 centimeters, I'd say that. Yeah.
Barbara, you was the first correct answer, even though you never put your meters and your centimeters on, but let her have that one. Okay, and last but not least, Lauren.
Yes, okay, nice and easy one. So between our Splash and Harmony wing, so all together at Coconut Bay, how many restaurants do we have available on property?
Wow. So
Wow.
Sarah said 9. Is that the correct answer?
9 is correct.
Sarah, well done. Okay, so well, that's the Caribbean Corner finished. I'm sorry it's gone on a little bit longer, but it was very, very valuable. So thank you massively to the hosts who told us all about their amazing hotels. It's great. And you had quite a few questions, so that's always good. And thank you to everybody for joining us. Don't forget to log every single Caribbean booking on mycaribbeanrewards.com. And obviously, Lauren will send out her links so that you can make sure that you signed up to Seabay Rewards. And I'll send a follow-up email to everybody with all the contacts as soon as we've finished, maybe tomorrow now. So thank you very much. Thanks for joining us, and thank you. And we'll see you next week.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.